y'all. Appreciate y'all. What it do, what it do. Hi, hello. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Y'all come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Let's see if YouTube gonna send us out some notifications out here in these streets so the masses can come on around here and hear some of this game that we got to play in the streets. What it do. Say happy Tuesday. Willie say I hit that like button. I appreciate that right there. Listen, we is coming off the weekend, and as I always say, we moving just a little bit slow. We getting some speed up today because it is Tuesday. Damn it, as long as we get like the hump day and start working our way down that doggone hump, things will tend to get better. You say that you got your notifications. That's what's up. The Bronx, New York is in this business. So we'll pop and pass the leg at these 30 minutes of 5. Say the 281 Houston, Texas. Say, hey, Willie, what it do? Say, I made the ninth like. I appreciate that right there. Best I Brooklyn is in there, bitch. Say, what's up, Pastor? What's happening? What's popping? What it do? He say, that's a dusty looking street walk out here. Sheesh, listen. We don't even need no heartbeat. You say Willie the man in Oakland. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in Oakland that rock with a player. You know what I'm saying? You say Willie, I'm working OT to get a jump on these bills next month. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. A lot of y'all just wanna work them little funky little 40 hours. That ain't gonna cut it, baby. It's 2023. Bills is high as hell, and things will continue to go up. Insurance is going up. Car insurance is going up. Homeowners insurance is going up. I don't know if the life insurance is going up yet, but damn it, insurance on the things that you buy, the extended warranties, like when you buy like a TV or something like that. That that used to be like $7, $8. Now it's 19.99 or 32.99. Depends on the years that they is offering. You know what I'm saying? You say I work 62 hours a week for the next 4 years. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you, gotta get ooh. And when it comes down to overtime, let me explain. Let me explain it to your peoples real quick. When you work your overtime, you have to be careful. When you're working your overtime, you got to start paying attention. You have to pay attention to the numbers. Pay attention to the numbers because the more overtime you work, the more that they take away from you, right? Bam, which they can cap you. Which that is a way to cap your earnings out here in these streets. Watch this. You can mess around and work 60 hours and will take home more than if you work probably like 63 hours or something like that right there. Or it could be you could work 65 hours and bring home more than you would do in like 71 hours. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find that right number to where you benefit more than your state and your government. I'm trying to explain it to you. It took me some years to figure that right there out a long time ago. But it took a good little minute. Like, damn, I just worked this right here. But when I worked this right here, I bought home more. And or you can work, let's say, like 65 hours, and then you work like 69 hours. Let's say working the 69 hours just got you $27 more on your take home. See, once you start doing the numbers like that right there, then you will understand. I'm only gonna work here because if I work here, I'm not benefiting. Yeah, you got to balance things out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us we do not do that right there. I'm trying to tell you. And let's say if you work 65 hours and your take home is like, let's just say 1,500, right? Let's just say. But you work 75 hours and your take home is $1,600. Let's just say it's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical. I know that the numbers will vary. I get that right there. If you see something like that right there, it will tell you, let me not put in these extra 10 hours in overtime. You know what I'm saying? So we really do got to pay attention to the numbers. I know the numbers vary. Yeah, 65 is gonna be different than the 75. I get it, I get it, I get it. But you got to run your own numbers according to what you make in the state that you in. A lot of us is paying state and federal taxes, so you have to weigh everything out. I'm just trying to tell you because a lot of us is working too much overtime, and we can really be doing something else with those hours that we give into the job. You say, Willie, you got to use the IRA and Roth, then HSA, and tax loss harvesting from investment, you will be up. Oh, okay. Hell, that's good information right there. That's good information. It said they only offer 3.5 extra hours on Saturday, and that's only for high seniority people. So damn it, just pay attention to where you work and pay attention to the hours that you was doing out here in these streets. California's in the building. What it do, what it do. Ooh, hell, give y'all a pat on the back because y'all made it over 100 thumbs up before '09. Before '09, the 404s in the bitch say what it do, what it do. Calvin, shout out to Calvin for the $2 super chat. He said too much OT puts you in a different tax bracket. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. So we do have to be real, real careful. We have to be cognitive of the things that we is doing out here. Texas is here for Trash Talking Tuesday through the door. Thumbs up through the door. I appreciate you. Dave Counters in the building. Say salute Detroit. What it do, what it do. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is in the building. You say number 25. You say we back, pimp. Appreciate you for being here. The 518 is in the building. Virginia Beach, Virginia is in the house. Say bam, bam, bam. We did that. The 843 say we own here. Say what up, Pastor and chat. You say happy Tuesday, Willie and chat family. Queen City is checking on. Then what's happening? Listen, y'all, we got to get these thumbs up. I do understand, again, we is on the number 7 channel. We is not on the live channel, and the expectation for the live channel is 500 thumbs up before the show is over. I guess we can run like a good 300 number. Let's try to get over 300 round here on the number 7 channel. That let's use that as a goal so we can increase viewership round here if YouTube is okay with that. Because for some reason they be keeping the numbers down round here. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? I could think, well, Willie, maybe people don't like you and people don't want to watch you. And I'm just here to tell you that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. I've been doing this too long to know that is a lie. Shout out to Jeremy for the $1 cash out. Say for the early support. Listen. I need sponsorships. I need y'all support. I need y'all sharing, liking, spreading the message, spreading the word, spreading the channel. I need you. Seattle, the 206 is checking on in for my Tuesday morning blessings. Say preach on, Pastor Willie. Oh man, I'm finna try to do what I can. Say hey, Sugar the 612. Say smash that like button on the way in. What's happening? Listen, are y'all cool with y'all baby mamas and baby daddies? Are y'all cool with baby mamas and baby daddies? I just want to know. And if you're not cool with baby mamas and baby daddies, can you explain why you're not cool with your baby mama or your baby daddy? I should do a whole show and let people call in and talk about their baby mamas and their baby daddies. They say my baby mama is awesome. That's what's up. Say I don't have a baby daddy, no kids. Shout out to the No Kids group out here in these streets. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $1 cash out. He say for helping me through all my work days on the road. I appreciate you for watching. I sure enough do. I'm glad that I can be an assistance to you making it through your work day. Bam. You say child support. You say do it, Pastor. Say I got a lot to say. That's what's up. And listen. A lot of times, a lot of us, we really do want to speak out about the things that's going on in the community and in our lives and stuff like that. But I may try to, damn it, because we got to make changes. Because we got to make changes out here. I may try to do that on Rumble and possibly bring it over to YouTube. It just depends. I'm a little hot. Let me cut my little fan on. Yeah, no. But anyway, shout out to all of the new people. Appreciate y'all for being around here. I really do appreciate that right there. Remember, tell somebody about the player. Shout out to Stevie J for the $2 super chat. He said immigrants selling meat in the strip club for $5. That's a come up out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? They probably haven't heard about the 3750. So let's not let them know about the 3750. Come on now. $5 is an excellent price. Excellent price. And that way they just got to come up, you know what I'm saying? The longer that they be in the country, then eventually it will come up to the 3750, which is cool. But for now, $5 is excellent. They said the lead attorney will be on Corey Holcomb 5150 show tonight at 11 a.m. Eastern time for all you men that have issues with your divorces and child support. That's a good one right there. That is a good one right there. Do y'all know the number one way to prevent a divorce? Y'all want to know the number one way to prevent a divorce? I know I ain't got my college degree and all that fly stuff right there, but I've been to multiple colleges, never graduated. Smart enough to go to more than one, so I ain't got to have student debt like you. Say, yeah, Willie, do a call-in show about these sorry-ass parents. That's a good topic right there, too. That's a good topic right there, too. You say inflation done took the price up to $37.59. Damn. We got to think about that right there. You say, look at all y'all got the same answer that I got. Don't get married, never get married, don't get married, don't get married. Yeah. That's the number one way to prevent a divorce. You say that you meant to say 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Corey Hogan 5150 show. Yeah. You all go check Corey Hogan out when the lead attorney is on there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get that type of information. You say don't ever get married. That's facts. That's the number one way to prevent it. Damn it, you cannot beat that answer right there. You cannot beat that answer right there. You can do what you want to do, but you can't beat that answer right there. Move right along. Y'all let's go on and get into some fly shit, man. I don't talk your heads off too much, too soon, but don't need much worry about it. Shout out to everybody who was out here on these essential products. Shout out to the essential products groups out here. We do promote that right there. Let me show you some when you may be having an issue about your essential products out here in the doggone street. Here you go.
Volusia County, a man arrested accused of stabbing his brother's friend to death during a fight over marijuana. Deputies released this video you're looking at here of the arrest in Deltona. Deputies say 31-year-old Joseph McDonald let the victim inside his home on Glenridge Terrace on Saturday morning. They say McDonald got angry when he was not given a chance to smoke weed with the victim. That's when they say McDonald grabbed the victim. He was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Deputies say McDonald ran from the home and was caught 3 miles away. He's charged with first-degree murder and is being held without bond. Volusia County.
When all you trying to do is just smoke a little reefer with your partner. You know what I'm saying? And now you can't smoke reefer with your partner. Pow. Hold on. Wait a minute. What you mean I can't smoke with my partner? I'm just trying to get a little high. I'm trying to feel good. I'm trying to be on earth and off earth at the same doggone time. I am not trying to be sober. Say no sex is birth control. Facts. That's the best birth control on the planet. No sex. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash up. Say, hey, chat, happy Tuesday. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. You know, you say a friend with weed is a friend indeed. I'm trying to tell you. It's nothing but a little high. A lot of people really do not understand that if people did not get intoxicated or get high, if people did not smoke reefers, let's focus on reefer real quick. if people did not smoke reefer, a lot of people would probably be out here getting hurt. A lot of people would be in danger. I just want to say that a lot of you all out here in these streets will be in danger. Reefer calms the nerves. Reefer helps with depression. Reefer helps with anxiety. Reefer helps with, I ain't ready to bust you in your head today. You know what I'm saying? Reefer really, really do help. Reefer really do help. I know, will it? Not all. I get it. But for the most part, reefer makes people chill, calm, get hungry, go to sleep. You maybe want to hunch. You know what I'm saying? But other than that right there, like, because people don't want to blow that high. Weed help with marriages. Yes. Problems in relationship. The reefer can help because then you stop taking everything so serious. Reefer makes you smile. Yes, it do. He say, reefer will have you laugh at someone you was about to punch in the mouth. I'm trying to tell you. Reefer make you make stuff, let a whole bunch of things slide. It'll let stuff slide, man. Like, dog, it really ain't that serious. Like, hey, player, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to step on your shoes, pimp. I am so sorry. I don't know what was I thinking. You know, that's how reefer do you. Reefer can help you live another day. You know, you say weed help me on my job. Reefer keep my meat hot. There it is. Reefer is better than this thing called Viagra, Cialis or Cialis. Cialis is one of them. You say, I miss the reefers, but I love smell. You say, I love smell still. Oh, yeah. They used to call weed Sweet Lucy. Ow. Say, weed definitely saved my co-worker today. I'm trying to tell y'all something. But we have been led to believe that reefers is so bad. Reefer will get you graped out here and all that crazy shit like that right there. Not all. Maybe somebody who have graped somebody was high. I get it. But for the masses, for the majority, reefer don't make you do that right there. I just showed y'all the video of somebody drinking that liquors on that Casamigo Heavy. And you see what happened with that beautiful baby, huh? You say, Willie, I can feel you in a great mood. Yeah, I'm all right today. I am really all right today. Shout out to Will for the $2 cash out. Say for the support. Pastor say, shout out my fellow truckers. Shout out to all the CDL drivers out here in these streets, man. Delivering that pack, delivering what we need out here. And I just can't wait to Florida go ahead on and say we can get that reefer, because then I may have to get that reefer delivered. You know what I'm saying? Listen, and I am not one of them ones who is gonna be buying nickel bags. I am not a youth no more. Like, listen, a half a pound or a pound. A half pound, a pound, man. But I do understand that you can't be out in the streets with more than an ounce. I get that right there, and I really don't even know why I would be out in the streets with more than an ounce, because I don't like this. Like, I wouldn't smoke outside. Like, I really wouldn't be amongst the people on that reefer, again, because I do not want to blow my high. I promise you that right there. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $1 cash out. Say, on my way to get my essentials right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. You say, Willie trying to get blow. Well, listen. I have to always be in control. I have to be in control no matter what I do. I have to be in control. The reason that I buy by the half and or the whole thing is because I don't like to keep going back to the store. The reason, like, if I go to the liquor store, I may spend like $200-$300, $400-$500. That's because I'm not going back to the store for another 6 months or something. You know, 6 months to a year or something like that. So I spend big at first because I ain't with that keep going back and all that stuff. And when I feel like doing something, I want to be able to do something. So I want to have it on hand out here. Move right along. Move right along. Dog, I done overtalk it. I done overdid it. Oh, speaking of essential products, we got to stay in my state, which is Florida. Stay in your ground state. Bunch of bitches go home state. Please don't run up. We in Fifth Eye Life State. Be careful out here in these streets. I got to take it to a gas station in Florida. Listen, we got a public service announcement out here in these streets. In Florida, we banning. We finna ban that dope. Yeah. Say, Willie, me and my son's father only dated for 2 weeks, and not only was he a foreigner and a young drug dealer at 18, he got a good job, $500 a month, child support. There to see when we pick them right, we can come up out here in these streets. And listen to all you baby mamas and baby daddies. Y'all need to get insurance on your baby mamas and your baby daddies. Hell, especially if y'all don't get along. Oh, jeez. Especially if y'all now you should have it regardless. But if y'all really don't mess with each other like that right now, maybe because of how people's lives going like that, you really want to get insurance on people. But it's best to get insurance on people when y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you just have to get it when y'all not cool, then you go ahead on to get it when you're not cool. Anyway, we got a gas station who's selling that good that's banned in Florida right now.
Now to gas station heroin. You heard me. It was being sold at gas stations, but now the state attorney general says it needs to be taken off the shelves and done so immediately. Connor Hansen is here tonight. Connor, what exactly is this stuff?
What is it, baby?
Marlisa, it's branded as a sort of antidepressant, but it's something you could buy at a gas station, convenience store, or even online. Now it's illegal to buy or sell the drug here in Florida and some other states. Now, bottled capsules of the tianeptine are sold as a dietary supplement, sometimes Times called Pegasus, Tiana, or Zaza Red. It's different from opioids, but can give some of the same effects.
That Zaza Red, y'all be careful. Ooh, that thing say $34.99 to $239.
And officials say it's harmful, addictive.
This right here is harmful. Y'all don't trust that shit. According to the FDA, it is harmful, Although the things that is approved by the FDA, a lot of those things is harmful too. But this right here is harmful. But it's harmful because it's gas station heroin. It ain't the real thing. So, I would rather you all get the real thing and know what you're getting. Get you some real boy. We call it boy, Heroin is called boy in the community in different states and stuff like that right there. So I'd rather y'all get the real stuff than a little knockoff. You know what I'm saying? Stop messing around with the knockoff. This right here, the K2s and all that stuff. Get the real stuff. What is we doing?
And unregulated. Florida's Poison Control Center had 15 exposure calls in the first half of this year. The Attorney General's office says the drug has killed 5 people across the country.
5 dead, 15 people. Real problems that they had episodes out here.
An addiction professional told us people might try to use the gas station heroin to mimic the real thing.
You're going to end up doing more of this to try to get that same feeling. And unfortunately, by the time you take enough of this to get that feeling, you may accidentally harm yourself because you don't know what else is in it.
That's right.
Connor, I know this is an emergency rule, but could this become a permanent ban?
Now look how baby sugar, look how they did that shot right there on purpose. They had her to turn to the monitor that she's looking at so we can see that beautiful baby. They trying to solicit us. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, Florida.
Say at least it's not laced with that Finney. Got a point.
The Attorney General says this is temporary, but she's planning to work with state lawmakers to make this a permanent law in the next legislative session. Marlisa.
That's what's up. We got to get rid of that fake dope. Got to get rid of that fake dope like we got to get rid of that Finney. We got to get that out of here. We want real dope out here in the community. We want that real natural. We want the natural dope. The dope that's naturally created. That well, not naturally. Yeah. Like it grow from like plants and stuff like that. Yeah. Natural dope. Natural dope, that's really what we need out here in these doggone street. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold ya. We got to go out here to Cali. We going to California. California. Boy, it is time out there in California, and I still do not know how you all still live in California just because of a lot of things that like get passed in California. Like y'all just be doing the most out here in California. But this is nothing new. This right here is nothing new. It's just an update. It's an update situation because we have talked about the sex workers. We talked about the babies out here slanging that monkey 24/7. That monkey sale don't stop. I don't give a damn. They can get rid of everything else on the planet. They ain't gonna get rid of the sale of that monkey. Trying to tell you something. Some California businesses are upset. Women selling sex is ruining businesses and communities. They working that monkey 24 hours a day. Do not get it twisted. Monkey sales never close. Monkey sales never close. When you sleep, that monkey selling. That monkey selling, so it can be like an asset. Monkey can be an asset. I think we just use monkey wrong. Well, hell, y'all females use monkey wrong because a lot of y'all don't have good monkey management. So we know that you're using it wrong according to your life. According to your life. Yeah. Sex working is self-pimping. That's what I'm talking about. But let's go on to put up on the screen. Let's see what we working with.
Businesses and hotels in Nashville City are upset about what they're calling a rise in prostitution near 7th Street. They say they want the police.
A rise in prostitution near 7th Street. This is not Bissonnette. We're in California.
Police department to take action.
But as CBS 8's Regina Yurita found out, a new state law puts limits on what officers can actually do.
Yeah.
Well, off camera, we have been talking to business owners and the management at the Ramada Hotel. All of them saying they've been losing customers because of the recent activity they've noticed involving sex workers. Now, some of them have talked to the city about these issues, but Mayor Ron Morrison says a new state law has her hands tied. It's happening in different areas along 7th Street in National City. Women standing on the sidewalk flagging down cars in what appears to be a sex transaction. Tonight, I talked to Mayor Ron Morrison, who says the situation has gotten out of control.
They're out there early in the morning, less of it during the early morning and middle of the day, but then toward late afternoon, it picks up big time.
It picks up big time because a whole bunch of players is getting off, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got them checks, you know. Damn it, because a lot of us, we need to relieve ourselves and or get pleasured once we get off of a long day's work.
According to the city, 2 people were recently arrested and 7 were cited on the same street during a sexting operation.
Yeah, 7 men was arrested, 7 men was cited. Pretty sure.
Off camera, a local hotel says they have received over 100 cancellations from customers after they have witnessed sex acts involving sex workers.
For a while, it was over on the San Diego side where there was a lot of activity, but now that's creeped over into National City. I think as it got oversaturated in that area.
Prostitution is
oversaturated in one area. We got to move on to the next area. Damn it, we popping on this street and we got too many brawls over here. We got to come over to this street so we can, you know, we got to spread that work out. Damn it, that's good business.
Illegal in California, but a new state law that went into
Little Slimmy, hold on, back, Little Slimmy, up in them flip flops.
Oversaturated in that area.
Prostitution is illegal in California, but a new state law that went into effect this year prohibits police from citing people suspected of soliciting sex based purely on appearance.
Based purely on appearance, and I'm gonna tell y'all why that is. You say, damn it, say, Willie, I have lived in National City. The spot they're talking about is right next to a military base. That's why it's so popular. Oh, so them babies out there eating. Them babies eating out there. You say these women have to be strung out on drugs to go out looking like that in the streets. But you know what's funny? There's a whole bunch of them don't even do dope. If anything, a lot of them will do alcohol, but a lot of them is not on drugs. You know. But hold on. I'm going to tell you why the legislation said what they had to say.
People suspected of soliciting sex based purely on appearance.
Yeah. They done told law enforcement that it cannot cite based purely on appearance. Here's why. You know we got this thing called the LGBTQ. You do understand that because we have a lot of our trans sisters out in the streets, because we done this story before, we done talked about this here before, and I just got to keep reiterating it, that because of the trans community, they don't want to cite them based on appearance, because trans look like women. And hell, like they say out here in the street, trans are women. Trans women are women too. That's one of the biggest reasons they decided not to cite women.
Law that went into effect this year prohibits police from citing people suspected of soliciting sex based purely on appearance. It also decriminalizes loitering laws targeting prostitution.
It decriminalized loitering laws, which if you go to like the corner store, the gas station, in certain places, they have the signs up say no loitering. So they dropped the loitering law so they can sell monkey. I want y'all to understand these are the peoples of California.
The police cannot literally go and talk to them because they don't have basically a right to talk to them because they're not doing anything wrong by loitering for prostitution, or even they're going out talking to someone at a car and sitting there and all they're wearing is less than a G-string.
Less than a G-string. You know, we like to see it, but not all the time and not on every doggone body. The strange thing is, if it was a player out here running from car to car with that dope, based on the appearance, he gonna get arrested. Based on the appearance, he gonna get arrested. Oh, he's a known drug dealer. He's talking to the people in the community. They may not never see him sell dope, but they may see him talking to a lot of people, meeting up with car at the car, talking to the people that's pulling up in cars, but they may never see a transaction. But because it's a him, the thought is he's slinging that dope, and we going to arrest him for that. But they know that they slinging that monkey according to the uniform. If you see a person in a police uniform, we can kind of say, well, that's the police. Even though we know some people be faking, but the uniform tells us something. If we see somebody in a military uniform, we can assume that they are in the military, even though there's some people who fake it. If you see if you see a hoe in a whole uniform, we can assume that she out there slinging monkey.
Then even showed me pictures of alleged sex workers walking near Integrity Charter School where kids get dropped off.
That's the school right there.
This week.
Ooh, they're in front of schools. Now listen, this is how much they want females to fail. Watch this. This is how much they want families to fail. This is how much they want society to fail. In a whole bunch of the neighborhoods at the schools, they have on the schools no drugs and stuff like that. There's laws, and I think in every state, that you cannot sell dope within like 100 feet or 1,000 feet or 1,000 yards. It's something like that right there. You can't sell it within that distance. So a lot of times you all is getting more time because you are selling dope in basically a school zone, because it's 1,000 feet. So they're able to hit you with that right there. So something that would have been petty if they would have caught you outside of the zone now becomes not petty because you was inside the zone. But a lot of y'all do not know the law. That lady, damn it, the streetwalker is within 20 feet of the school, and she could sell monkey. You can't sell dope, but you can sell monkey.
Council held a closed session to discuss what's happening. They're working to see how to help businesses and hotels.
This is why we as black women need black fathers in the homes. We say mom might ignore their daughter's wardrobe. Hell, mamas is buying the daughter's wardrobe. Moms might ignore their daughter's wardrobe, but I can guarantee you the father won't allow this. That's facts. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. Say, Willie, that's why you have you have your little la-las put on a 304 uniform and go sling that work for you while you watch sitting at the bus stop. Trying to tell you, you just sit on back. You can be a real good PIMP in California. It's easy. Your girls ain't getting locked up like that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at every avenue, and we're going to continue to look at every avenue we can.
I also reached out to the National City Police Department to see how they're patrolling the area, but they have not responded to my request for an interview. Regina Yurita, CBS 8.
Regina Yurita, CBS 8. Appreciate that right there. Sugar, we ain't done. We is not done. We ain't even much got started yet. Here we go. I gotta go and put it back up. Bam.
Some sections of America's finest city aren't the picture-perfect postcard that San Diegans think of. There are neighborhoods where prostitutes are blocking the roads, and their pimp
got it all hanging out, baby. That baby got it all hanging out. Go on, sugar. Look at that baby. Look.
Perfect postcard that San Diegans think of. There are neighborhoods where prostitutes are blocking the roads, and their pimps punish anyone who disrupts business.
Now is about the pimps. We play too much.
I've spent weeks with 10 News photojournalists in those areas, speaking with people impacted the most. These are the families and business owners whose neighborhoods are under siege by prostitution in plain sight.
Do y'all even understand that neighborhoods and prostitutions in that area is not being destroyed by crime? Wait, whoa. Let me take that back, because this is a crime. This is a crime that we ain't gonna do nothing about. This is a crime. There's no other way around it. Prostitution is illegal. It's a crime. But you'll go to jail for reefers, though. A plant. Not in California, though. But in other states. A plant. But if you slanging that monkey, the woman gets away fine. The man gets incarcerated. Boy, that's some steppers.
Neighborhoods in San Diego, parts of Shelltown, Barrio Logan, Southcrest, into National City look like open-air sex markets.
It is a sex market. Prostitution should be legal all year long. Facts. They might as well just make it legal. They might as well just make it legal.
Well,
women want to sell their bodies. I don't understand. Oh. Women should fight for prostitution to be legal under the umbrella of oppression. Huh? I think that they will win a case of, we should be able to, if they fight to kill a baby, if they made the fight to kill a baby, hell, kill multiple babies, why they won't make a fight for legalizing prostitution? It's her body.
We're not giving exact locations to avoid attracting more activity to the affected areas. It's so blatant, it's something you have to see to believe. Wee hours of the morning, early morning, noon, and night, our cameras caught prostitutes peddling sex in the middle of the street and a steady stream of Johns driving through. The booming illegal sex trade taking over neighborhoods where people live and work. Neighborhoods tell me stories of being chased with knives, women grabbed by Johns trying to pull them into the car, and that fear of retribution prevents them from showing their face and telling their story. But every father, mother, and business owner I spoke with told me the same thing.
This needs to stop. This needs to stop right now. We got kids. We really got kids.
And your kids is finna grow up and slang that monkey too and sell it.
They want to play outside, they can't.
Telling me they can't walk to and from their cars on the street without enduring the nuisance, intimidation, or harassment that comes with this crowd.
Ooh, them babies out there in the sunlight. Remember, it used to be a thing to where they would be like hiding and like more discreet with stuff. It's over with now. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 Cash App. Supply and demand for monkey. Whoo! Listen. Monkey is more important than food out here in these streets.
See the pimps, like 10, 20 of them out there playing their music, bumping it, just doing their thing and laughing, partying, and sometimes they come and fight.
Business owners in Barrio Logan and Shelltown are also fed up, both from the impact on their businesses, the safety of their employees, and what they see happening to the families who have to live in it.
And I feel sorry for them. I mean, as business owners can leave, but they have to deal with this every day.
They describe groups of...
Yeah, the business owner can leave, but the people who done bought their doggone houses, it's not that easy for them to leave because you got to sell your house. And you know you're in California. It's hard, boys.
Prostitutes in the middle of the street harassing, standing in front of vehicles, trying to open car doors from early morning to night.
It's difficult when you see the prostitutes walking around and you see a young lady with her baby carriage and shoes.
Who caring about them doggone babies? When have we cared anything about children when we is trying to do what we want to do as adults? They highlighted a woman walking with her baby. I just thought about this right here too. If the baby's in the baby carriage, the baby don't know what's going on. The baby have no understanding that that women out there slinging monkey. So we supposed to respect the baby inside of a stroller, but we're not supposed to respect the baby inside of a woman's stomach that she finna go ahead on and knock off. All right.
Baby stroller walking down the street. You can see solicitation going on.
Ooh, look at them bodies, baby. Oh, Jesus.
With young kids.
Said the 304s in Miami look better all day long.
Playing football in their front yard. You see the school bus drive by, and it has to drive around prostitutes.
Yeah, baby. The one thing about it, though, we really do have to understand, because of the internet, you really can't hide anything from your children, but you want to try to hide as much as possible. But we live in this thing called a lie. We live this thing that is a lie, and we try to shelter people from the facts. I do understand we want to wait until later on, which is cute too, but society is going to be surprised when the kids will be hunching at younger ages, especially in places to where they can just see the prostitution. In places like California, to where they can see the prostitutions on the daily when they on their school bus, will be surprised when they start to see the elementary and the middle school students banging more than they already are. Oh my God, what happened? Why is this happening? Because y'all allowed for the crime thing to, y'all allowed for this crime to continue to go on, and you say you care about children. One thing that they do care about is whether the child wants to be a boy or a girl, though. Oh, they care about that. But not about prostitution that's right outside. Plain view. We can see it. Mommy, can I have one of those outfits? Think about this right here. All of the little girls who now in that neighborhood possibly wants their Halloween costumes to be similar to the streetwalkers. Yeah. Go on, let them do their thing. We care about kids, though. Shout out to Big Boochie for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, I bet if the police go round up all the streetwalkers and run their names, I bet 30% of missing women reports would be solved. There it is. Because the street walkers, sex workers, prostitutes often comes from missing women. A large portion or a large majority of them slanging that monkey is so-called missing women or runaways, which is now missing women. You know, because they chose to do what they want to do. But they will always come back to the man because the pimp is forcing them out there, forcing them to do this right here. Really? So we still under that dumb belief system. Stupid belief system. Maybe they need to go around and talk to the females. Maybe they need to go and actually talk to the females. And the females will tell them, ain't no man making me do this. I do this because I want to. I do it because I like it. I do it because I'm free. Remember, women's live. Yeah. But they'll charge the man/pimp for sex trafficking, even though she want to be out there doing it herself. A lot of them switch pimps. And because they switch pimps, whichever pimp the police catch, they will charge him with trafficking, right? But she's had multiple pimps. How am I trafficking her and she chose me? How does that work? She chose me and she chose to bust it open. She was doing it way before I met her. So how is this my fault as a PIMP?
In order to drop the kids off. That's nothing these kids should have to
that thing out there. Look at that baby.
See and have to put up with, nor a parent to have to explain to a child what that's all about.
It ain't a pool or a beach in sight. Baby, out there. Say, Willie, you sound like Fleece Johnson. Oh, no.
This business owner says prostitution has increased threefold here since January when SB 357 took effect.
It used to be at least they were somewhat behind the scenes. They weren't so bold. They wouldn't block traffic. And now it's more to see who can get in the...
Baby, out there in a damn it, it got to be a thong. Got to be a thong. She bumping that booty at the bottom to let you know her booty shake. I don't know.
Notice first in order to get picked up.
The Safer Streets for All Act, in an effort to prohibit officers from confronting and arresting trans women and women of color, repealed the law that made loitering for the purpose of prostitution a crime.
Stop. Back it up. Did y'all just hear what was said?
Now it's more to see who can get noticed first in order to get picked up.
The Safer Streets for All Act, in an effort to prohibit officers from confronting and arresting trans women and women of...
Safer Streets for All Act. It's preventing them from, what did she say?
To see who can get noticed first in order to get picked up.
The Safer Streets for All Act, in an effort to prohibit officers from confronting and arresting trans women and women of color, repealed the law that made loitering for the purpose of prostitution a crime.
This was...
Didn't I have done told y'all? It has to do with trans women. Yeah. Trans women and people of color. But specifically for trans women. They don't want trans women getting arrested.
It's all predictable.
San Diego Police Chief David Nislight says the streets are not safer as a result.
We've seen shootings down there. We've seen stabbings. Part of the predictable consequences of this very bad bill is now you're having a community being impacted. They don't feel safe in their own homes.
One evening in the last 2 weeks, we saw this reality firsthand. We were behind an SDPD cruiser as it passed by prostitutes clearly walking the streets for sex.
This bill's made it very difficult for us to respond.
These, like all the people we've seen while shooting this story, appear to be adults.
Say, don't you mean men getting arrested? Trans women is women too.
This is not a story about sex trafficking of minors, which I have reported on for years in an effort to eradicate crimes against children. On the same night, a prostitute screamed through the car window at me and my photographers, threatening that we better get off the street before we get blanked up. We saw almost a dozen SDPD units in the area. On one corner, officers surrounded a man on the street. A half block away, officers
surrounded a man on the streets. Yeah, they go after the men. Yeah.
Near an apartment complex, but both incidents involved crimes that come with pimps carrying guns and residents being threatened. As for the prostitutes, unless they're caught in the act, occasionally.
Yeah, why they showing us them babies popping it like that?
Being brought in and spending a couple of hours being booked seems to just be the price of doing business.
All I'm asking for is people, they need to do something about it so we could have a life.
At the time, Governor Gavin Newsom signed SB.
She said, Willie, I'm thinking about working. Can you please be my daddy? Ow, that sounds like a good question.
357. He said his administration will monitor crime and prosecution trends for unintended consequences. Some lawmakers in the state are asking the governor how he's fulfilling his commitment in light of these new trends. And Police Chief David Nisleit asked the governor's office to repeal the law, and the chief tells me he has never gotten a response.
You never got no response. They're not going to repeal that.
Simply anyone who sees this incredible video that you or our photographers went out and got, you'll notice it's evident in the video that these neighborhoods are not any safer because of that law.
That's exactly what people in the neighborhoods are telling me. And Chief Nisleit says the bill created more crime, a bigger risk to communities, and made the streets less safe for everyone.
There it is. There it is. Yep. They can pass all of these other fly laws and all that, but they will not deal with the crime. That's actually destroying communities. Now, destroying your communities. Where you pay all this money in rent, where you pay all these taxes and property taxes and sales taxes. The price for y'all homes is high as hell out there for nothing. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. But here, watch it. Y'all keep voting these Democrats in. Y'all keep Y'all keep voting these liberals in. Y'all keep voting the liberals in. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because watch this. If they was prostituting, if they was sex walking, let's say around like maybe in a community where the governor lives, or maybe in a real expensive community, if they was sex working in Beverly Hills on the main strip, there will be a law in place. There will be a law in place. Promise you that. But because it's in y'all neighborhoods, it's all right. It ain't nothing. Because we don't want to arrest trans women and women of color. We do not want to single them out. No, we don't want to do that. That just would not be right. Right? But we care about the environment, we care about the children, and we care about the community. It's a bunch of lies, and people keep falling for these things we call a bunch of lies. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all have made it to the end of the Midday News out here in the YouTube script. We finna run on over to Rumble. In case you're new around here, we go to this thing called Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Type that in when you get around there to Rumble, and you'll be able to find a player. You can go ahead on and start doing that right now, because Rumble starts at 1 o'clock. Starts at 1 o'clock. It's already public over there. If you want to go over there and grab it right now or click on it right now, we over there. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. You say Rumble is buffering too much for me. Please, I am so sorry that is happening. So sorry that is happening. but we got to stay afloat. We got to try to stay afloat. We got to continue, and hopefully Rumble will get better and better and better. Sometimes, it just takes time. It just takes time for things to be perfect in them Rumble streets. But that's where we go so we can have the permission to speak freer. Because around here on at YT, they're a little sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And we really can't do too much around here. That's what's up. Listen, we finna go ahead on and get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking. We got over 223 likes, which is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Y'all go over to rumble.com. The link should be down in the description for Rumble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We out of here. Bam.